Hello everyone. Welcome to DVC for 2019 Math 142 section 3791 Introduction to Statistics and Probability. I am going to go over a few things about this course before school starts, and my name is Kwai Chan. First is textbook. So we'll be using this book, Elementary Statistics 13th edition by Triola. You can get this book, and here's the ISBN. You can get this book from Amazon. You can get it from the bookstore or eBay or from your friend. The ISBN that you would see if you get this from the bookstore is a different one because the bookstores sell a cheaper custom bind copy. So, but if they sell it from the bookstore, it should be the right one. Okay. If you want to read the text, this is the books that you read, that you will get. But having said that, I actually do not require physical book because I don't assign homework from the physical book, and my homework assigned from the online homework system, My Stat Lab, which I will go over on how to sign up. Once you sign up for My Stat Lab, actually you can get access to a digital copy or ebook of the same book. So if you want to read an online copy, you don't have to buy a physical book. Okay, so the second thing is calculator. We are using TI-83 or TI-84 calculator. Any one of these is fine. So the TI-83 is the cheapest. You can get them from Amazon, bookstore, Walmart, Target. 83 is cheaper because the keys are more difficult to use, but all of them do the same function. So, and the way to there's not much difference in terms of being able to use it for our statistics calculation. TI-84's color is a little nicer because it has color, and also you don't have to use batteries to recharge. You recharge it with USB cable, but basically they're the same calculator. Before you can get a hold of it, you should bring a scientific calculator to class because we do some calculation starting from the first week. You should have your calculator by the second week, so get it or order it as soon as possible. If you have some high school friend or people that has taken SAT, most of the time they should have these calculators. So these calculators are not difficult to get a hold of. Another option is the math lab on campus also let you check out calculator on a daily basis, so you can use it before your calculator arrived. But on the first day of class, please bring one of these or a scientific calculator. Next is online homework. So like what I said before, you need to register to My Stat Lab to work on your online homework. So you Google My Stat Lab, click on register, and you need a valid email address, which everyone has with Gmail, or you can use your DVC email, and a course ID. So why don't we go over what the course ID would be. So once you click register, you enter for our course, you enter Chan 19442. Okay, Chan 19442 is in the syllabus also. You click on continue. If you have a PSN account, you enter your username and password and sign in. If not, you can create a PSN account. So I'm going to go over how to create it. So I have a dummy account that I created from Gmail this morning, and you use the same email address as your username, password, first name and last name. So this needs to be, so do not use a nickname like what I did because it's a demo. You should give your real names that show up in the roster, so I can know that this is your account. Because when I grade the online homework, the first name and the last name is what I see on the system. Um, so you answer these thing, oh, and then click on these and create account. So it's very easy. Now, the next thing, this is very important. They will prompt you to pay. So if you have an access code from the bookstore, you can buy a standalone access code from the bookstore. You can pay. You can use the access codes to get access. If not, you pay $14.99 US by credit card. I think this would allow you to do 13 or to use the access for a year. Now this is new, so I don't really know how it works, but I guess if you only want to access for 18 weeks, you can get a cheaper one for around $80. But if you don't have any of these or you don't want to pay yet, you can go to the bottom and get temporary access without payment for 14 days. It's the same account with the same feature. You can always upgrade later. So get the 14-day access to get started on your online homework right away. Before the 14 days, they would always remind you to upgrade. You can upgrade from your after you log on. Okay, so you say go to my course, so you have set up the account. So once you set it up, this is what you see. DVC Fall 2019, Math 142, 3791. Click on the button. It would bring you to the course where all the online homeworks and the ebooks is located. So on the left hand bars, you will see chapter content, e-text, which are the the ebook that if you want to read. They also have multimedia library that has some videos that you can watch. They're not recorded by me. They're provided from the an HTML ebook. You can do e-text here. I think the difference between chapter content and e-text is one of them is like HTML version, the other is like a Flash version. Oh, along the line of Flash, you need to I guess enable Flash and also disable pop-up blockers to do online homework. So to do online homework, you click on assignment, and these are the 4 online homework that I have set up for now, and these are the due days. They're usually due on Monday because our class start on Tuesday. So, but keep track of the due date. So for the time being, let's try a few the orientation homework. So chapter like question 3. Okay. So usually most of the homework are multiple choice, where you select all that apply or select one answer, or a one answer question. So this asks you to click select all that apply, so you're supposed to do multiple click. Okay, this one is right and this one is right, so you click all that apply and you click check answer, and if it's correct you get the points and you can move on. So some are drop down, right? So do you want to do that question? You can do it. If not, you can move on. You can always jump to a certain question randomly from here. So let's say we want to work on question 7. You don't have to work on it in sequentially. So this is a practice rounding. So round to the 100th. So you do 7, 7 maybe, because you don't know. So check answer. Of course, it's wrong. So you say okay. They would tell you what's wrong. They would try to help you, and then you fix your answer, and it's supposed to be 0.76, right? And you check answer, and you would have the score. So you would get 1 point after it's done. Now, say for example, I don't know, or I screw up. Okay, so let's do the checking here. It's not right, and then I try to fix it, but it's still not right. So the third time I do it, they will say final check. You need to get it right. If you don't get it right, what happens? So let's say, oh, I still got it wrong. So you can move on to the next question, but you can also ask for a similar question and they will give you a similar ones too, so you can get your points. So I believe I set it up so you can get like five times to try to get 5 attempts for similar question. So you can always try again and again. If you actually get it wrong because you don't know how to do it, what you can do is click on question help and view an example. There will be examples on almost the exact types of question, and then you can read the instruction. You can also click help me solve this. The computer or the system will help you do it step by step. Okay, so that's how you do online homework. Okay, when you're done, you save it. I believe after every submission of check answer, your questions is saved. And then if you want to move on to the second set, you click on assignment and you can work on the second one. Now, what happened after the due date? After the due date, the gradebook score will show overdue. But I usually automatically extended each of the online homework. So after the due date, you can still work on it until I move the grade or I copy the grade to campus. Okay. So what you do is even after the due date, if you can click on it, you can still work on it. Okay. What about if after the due date and I want to review and I don't want to change my score because I get 100% already. I don't want to do it. So what you do is you go back to assignment, you click on the homework and you will say result. Go to results to view your work. And you can click on review here. You can look at those that you have done. Continue to review. They remind you that you haven't finished. And you can look at, oh, this is how this question is and that. This question is complete. Yeah. So you can use this to review your own homework. Then what else? Okay, so what about grade? So where do I get my homework grade? So it's not from the grade book. The grade book is used in my stat lab only, but we have other like tests and everything that you we keep your grades. So I keep all the grades on campus. So check your campus account. So if you log on to campus and you click on the course, you see grades, and that's where you will see your online homework grades. If I have copied the online homework grade on campus, I would not look at it anymore. So after the due date, I would at my own leisure copy the grade over. So the on campus you kept all the files, so you can like the syllabus and how to register, lecture slides, formula, videos. So there's a lot of resources on campus. Okay, so that's it. If if you have any question, you can email me at dvc@dvc.edu, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.